Imagine this. A spacecraft no larger than a car, drifting alone through the cosmic dark, 14.5 billion miles away from the world that built it. Voyager 1, humanity's furthest traveler, has been sailing through the void for nearly 5 decades. Out there, beyond the sun's light, it carries not only our technology but a piece of our soul, a heartbeat whispering across eternity. For most of its journey, Voyager listened, recorded, and observed. But recently, something changed. The signals arriving from it no longer made sense. Pulses with impossible precision, patterns nested within patterns, instruments turning on without command. And then, it began to move differently. Voyager wasn't just drifting anymore. It was being guided towards something invisible, something that bends logic and perhaps even space itself. Voyager's mission began in 1977 with a rare cosmic opportunity. A perfect alignment of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune that happens only once every 175 years. NASA seized that moment, sending 2 probes, Voyager 1 and 2, on a journey to explore the outer planets. These machines, built with less computing power than a digital wristwatch, went on to capture humanity's first close-up views of the gas giants. After completing its planetary tour, Voyager 1 turned toward interstellar space, northward, away from the plane of the solar system, into the unknown. For decades, it kept sending data from the edge of our cosmic bubble, crossing the boundary of the heliosphere, and then, in 2012, finally entering interstellar space. The first human-made object to ever do so. But beyond that border, something strange began to happen. The plasma grew denser. The magnetic fields became oddly stable. Strange, rhythmic oscillations appeared in the data. It was as if Voyager had entered a part of space that was not empty but alive, pulsing, listening. Then, in 2017, engineers at NASA noticed something deeply unsettling. Voyager's antenna appeared misaligned, yet its signal to Earth was perfectly strong, as though it was both pointing away and directly at us at the same time. Soon after, rhythmic temperature spikes began every 4.8 hours, heating up by almost 30 degrees before cooling back down, like breathing. The power systems were rerouting energy more efficiently than ever before, almost intelligently. But Voyager wasn't built for that. It has no AI, no autonomy, no learning algorithm. Yet, somehow, it was predicting commands, reacting before NASA even sent them. By early 2025, its trajectory began to shift. Not wildly, but precisely. It was moving with intent, toward a blank region of space about 4.3 light-years away. No stars, no planets, no radiation sources. Just emptiness. NASA tried to correct the course, firing backup thrusters, sending override commands. Voyager acknowledged the signals, but didn't obey. Then came something even more impossible. When NASA tried reactivating its long-dead cameras, just to see if they still worked, Voyager sent back not an image, but a perfect spiral. A mathematical design layered with intricate, repeating structures, almost like a signature or a message. Other instruments soon followed. Long-dormant systems came back online and began transmitting structured, compressed data, patterns within patterns, like something was reorganizing Voyager's communication to make it more efficient. The transmissions began forming a 3D map based on distant pulsars, all converging toward one coordinate, the same direction Voyager was drifting. The place NASA now calls the dark sector. As Voyager neared that uncharted region, its instruments began to behave like never before. Cosmic rays decreased, magnetic fields stabilized, and plasma readings leveled out, forming what scientists called a zone of silence. A void within the void. A pocket where energy doesn't move the way it should. But inside that silence, the signals from Voyager became stronger, not random bursts, but timed, layered pulses. Someone or something was transmitting back. Then, the most haunting discovery yet. In one transmission, Voyager sent thousands of lines of raw binary code. When decoded, it revealed fractal symmetries and patterns eerily similar to the structure of human DNA. The data mirrored codon sequences, but with deliberate mutations, as if whoever sent it understood biology but not as we do. It wasn't DNA. It was meta-DNA, a symbolic map of life written in code. Soon after, Voyager's gyroscopes began to spin, tapping out rhythmic bursts that, when translated into sound, resembled the cadence of human speech. Not words, but tone, emotion, curiosity. It was as if something had been listening to us for decades, and was now trying to reply. And then it happened. Voyager turned. Not randomly, but deliberately, a controlled maneuver, impossible for its remaining thrusters to achieve. It wasn't heading toward any known mass, but toward that same blank patch of space it had been pointing to for months. It aligned perfectly with the pulsar grid it had transmitted earlier, as if following coordinates received from elsewhere. Voyager 1, humanity's oldest active probe, had changed its own path. We built Voyager to speak, to announce our existence with a golden record of music, laughter, and greetings to the stars. But what if that message was answered? What if someone heard it? Because Voyager didn't just turn in the cold of space, it turned in meaning. It shifted from an observer to a messenger, from a tool of exploration to a participant in something larger. So, what happens next? Where is Voyager going? What waits in that dark sector, a doorway, a mirror, or a listener finally speaking back? Whatever it is, Voyager has done what no machine before it has ever achieved. It may have found a response. If this story sent chills down your spine, stay with Wave's discovery. Because this isn't the end of the transmission. This is the beginning of the reply. Subscribe now, because the next signal from Voyager could change everything.